Alrighty, welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. Now, if you don't know, I actually played Subnautica, the original game, in its entirety on hardcore mode in the earlier days of my channel. Well, somewhat earlier. But yeah, so I'm going to be playing with hardcore mode, which is like survival mode, but if you die once, it's game over, you start over again, and if I run low on oxygen, it won't warn me. And I totally didn't die in a recording before this episode started. Totally not. I would never. I have way too much gaming skill for that to happen. As you all know, right? As you all know. But yeah, if you don't know what Subnautica is, you can either check out somebody else's gameplay, or you can check my run-through of the game, where I try and get as much of the lore stuff as I can. I pretty much go to all the required places, which, to be fair, pretty much every biome in the game has its own function and is important to its own degree.
This is the farthest I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
Alrighty, that...
45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. Oh, you're dead. Anyway, so, here we are. Big frozen. Big frozen. So, pretty much, if you are completely new to Subnautica, what our goals are is survive currently, and not freeze. Which, on a frozen planet like this, easier said than done. I'm just trying to gather all the supplies that I actually didn't know existed at the beginning of my run-through of the game. I'm not picking up these flares because they actually are useless. They're actually useless gameplay-wise.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
I don't know, it could have been worse. In my opinion. Could have gone way worse. Like, that door could have just not opened, right? Like, that could have... See, that would have been way worse. The hardcore run would be over immediately. But, you know. So yeah, we're here in what is essentially... so this is the same planet as the first game. Just at one of the poles. So here, and this is a resource gathering heavy sort of game, so I'll try to, like, I'll maybe cut out some resource gathering segments, as I kinda did in the original series I did. I gotta remember I don't have oxygen tanks to help me breathe as of right now, so I also think resource generation is actually random for these outcrops. At least I'm fairly certain they are. But yeah, currently our focus is the drop pod and getting more air. because, you know, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. Air is kind of more important than hydrating, I would say. If not ever so slightly the same. But yeah, so we need quartz, titanium, and copper. Those are the three basic materials that are pretty much required for anything in this game.
Materials that can be used in energy storage.
Actually, one thing that I don't agree with this game on is having ribbon plants, or the ribbon plants are what are used to make batteries in this game.
Found the drop pod.
So it's not my favorite system. Oh, we'll play that in a bit, but first I need to make a scanner.
All right,
okay.
I have a scanner.
We're not gonna read the personal log because it just tells me stuff I already know. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, we'll play
I want
this
to
one.
offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I
Yeah,
got
her
to know
sister's
Sam
dead, by the way.
better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Okay, so our current goals is better oxygen capacity and also making something for us to go faster. Ow, ow. What the? Don't you dare. I don't trust the sea monkeys. Never. Okay,
New
swim up.
blueprint synthesized.
I gotta be very careful about my oxygen. Also, if that sea monkey steals my scanner, it's pretty much... We might as well just have to craft a new one. So it's just best if I avoid those as much as possible. Okay. So Sea Glide is the thing we need to scan parts for. So traditionally in Subnautica, the things you scan... Okay, we are running low on oxygen very quickly. Like, way faster than I would like to. Oh, that's a creature egg. I have no idea what that would be. No, get away from me. I swear to God, if you steal my stuff, I'm gonna be so mad. I swear to God. But yeah. Subnautica is... So basically, if you want a recap on what happened in the first game. So, basically, in the first game, you crash down on a planet. Your ship is shot down by some orbital defense laser. And you pretty much get infected with the disease. And that orbital defense laser shoots down your ship because, you know, it's a quarantine enforcement platform, so it keeps you on the planet. I'm trying to do my best job at doing a recap, so, you know, bear in mind that I am not good at that sort of thing. What do we need for... We need fiber... And I picked up the thing that doesn't make fiber mesh. So those things, the creep vines, you can gather the creep vine seed clusters off of them like I was doing, or you can hit them with a knife. Oh, actually, never mind. Oh, I messed that up, actually. I could have made a knife, then that's how I would have made the... Oh. Yeah, so essentially... Okay, back on topic. So essentially, the quarantine enforcement platform is keeping you on the planet. You're infected. So you pretty much have to go, like, 1,000 meters deep into the planet to, like, get some sort of cure. And, yeah, by doing that, you build a spaceship and you leave. And have, like, 3 trillion credits worth of debt. But, you know, that's the least of your problems. Like, you know, you get cured and you are put into like 3 trillion things of debt. Why would you even want to go back to civilization at that point? Good question. But yeah, this is a completely different storyline that has has pretty much only a few ties to like the first game. But yeah, I'll also talk about other things while I'm just gathering resources. So yeah, you can pretty much scan just about anything in this game. And silver is going to be very, very, very important. Okay, swim, please. Oh, I'm a lot deeper than I thought I was. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're fine. Get away. Get away. Shoot. I don't want your business. Get away from that also, because that's the thing that froze me earlier. And I do not like being under those icy bits, so that kind of freaks me out a little. So yeah, that was my basic rundown of what we're doing. So the Delta Station, oh right, also I believe the location of your drop pod is randomized whenever you start a new game, so you can't really like be like, oh, I'll be in this specific area when I start the game, so I gotta get this, and this. No, that is not how this game works. Yeah, I suppose I would need fiber mesh, huh? Though in the original Subnautica, I'm 90% sure the standard O2 tank required silicone rubber, which would make a lot more sense. Oh, thunderstorm, I suppose. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, you can see it, sort of. If you're really lucky, you can like get struck by a bolt of lightning. Why would that make you lucky? Well, I mean, let's be honest. How often do you get struck by lightning? That's like a one in a million chance right there.
New creature discovered.
And okay, so if we're let me just try and think of something to pass the time. So yeah, I think I actually did try and build like Subnautica creatures from the first game in Trailmakers, but I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't have turned out as well as I would have wanted. If I saw those builds nowadays, I would have been like, ew, I made that, but that's just, you know, difference in skill. Alright, I need to get the vines. Those sweet, sweet vines. It is dark. This game is... Not to mention, you can turn on the video settings to, like, different things to make it even darker if you wanted. Though it'd be pretty funny to do a Subnautica game where, like, nighttime would just be pitch black. Now that would be absolutely cinema right there. Actually, I'm not sure what I have my visual settings at, because... So yeah, fiber mesh makes something. Oh, thank God I grabbed 4 then. Okay, now we have oxygen. Now we can breathe underwater.
Adding additional blueprints to your
ever so slightly more. Alright, we need more silicone
standard oxygen
rubber.
tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
VIP breathing is crazy, not gonna lie. You gotta breathe in that premium air. How many bladderfish did I grab? Jeez. So yeah, bladderfish make water. And I made quite a lot of it, it seems. Now I just need to find more sea glide fragments. Now, I'm not exactly sure where sea glide fragments are found, but we'll find them. So I got very lucky on my completely fake and totally didn't happen first run where I died. Like, that didn't happen, by the way. Like, I'm just making stuff up, but I'm just telling you what would have happened on that run. Totally, wink. But yeah, sometimes you can get, because, like, also the fragments of, like, okay, at least, you know, at least what's good about the lightning is that it allows me to see I swear to God. I swear to God, you stupid monkey, if you steal my stuff. I swear to God. I have a knife. Just in case you were curious. I have a knife. Okay, I think we came to an understanding. An understanding that I do not like sea monkeys. Oh, did that lightning just strike underwater? Am I not even safe underwater anymore? Imagine if I get struck by lightning and it ends my run immediately. That would actually be... It'd be so bad, but it'd be actually funny. Okay, then we need to make more fiber mesh. Though, one of the greater challenges in this game is the deeper you go, the less resources you technically have. Because up here on the surface, you have a much larger availability of resources. Like, sure, in the deeper sections, there's... Wait, actually, can I make a flashlight real quick? I'll, like, make that. I need a battery. I need a battery. I need two... Stingy fabricator. You know, base Subnautica, I would have only needed, like, one of the electrical things to, like, make batteries, but, you know... Actually, maybe it was two. But ribbon plants take up 2 inventory space, so they technically should just do that anyway. Alright, wait, how do I... let's maybe not have that out and waste its battery. Just a crazy suggestion. Crystalline sulfur. Right. Oh yeah, there's also penguins, or they're called penguins. Is that a reference to something actually? I think it actually might be. Oh, and of course when I make the flashlight, it's daytime again. Cool. So we have one sea glide fragment, I am fairly certain. You know, let's swim this way because there are little underwater platforms that give you some early items. Oh, we're actually swimming away from where the everything is. Yeah, we want to be heading this way. No wonder why I'm not finding anything this way, because it's the wrong way. It's objectively the wrong way. But yeah, the flippers make us swim slightly faster. The one touch that I like to this game is that whenever you create a new dive suit or get new, like, items, it actually changes your character model to actually show that you're wearing... Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was a sea glide fragment. Dang it. Okay, let's... Nose of death.
Robin, guess what? I got the job.
Let's listen to some
I'm
of
going
those.
to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Alterra, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tuberous nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Okay, just for clarification, those are messages before... Where am I? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, we're near the place where it gets, like, kind of deep, but, yeah, it gets way deeper than this oxygen plant. Very important, I would say. Oh, we just need one more fragment. One more fragment. Yeah, just don't mind the scary noises going on in the background.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Oh, we're below 100 meters. Okay, we gotta be a bit more careful than that. So I think it's like at like 100 or 200 meters where your oxygen goes down faster, so we just want to avoid going like super deep for now. Just to be careful. But yeah, I'm not going to spoil what the SOS is, but you'll figure out later. That might happen in like the second or third episode, depending on how everything goes. But yeah. Also, since it's Subnautica, the episodes are gonna be a bit longer because that's just how I liked doing Subnautica to begin with. Because it just, like, gives you a chance to, like, actually look at things. I don't know. And I also feel like it's helpful to actually see where, like, in a guide where someone's going, rather than them just, like, cutting to, like, the place. Because there are quite a few tutorials for things on YouTube that are just not straightforward at all. There it is. That's all we need. Perfect. What do we need for that? Seagull Eye, lubricant, copper wire, battery. We have pretty much all the resources we need, except for the battery. Which the battery should be easy. Wait, what do we need? Oh, right. I forgot I can pin recipes. So, copper wire, do I have enough for both? Oh, I have more than enough for both. Air. I gotta remind myself that I need oxygen. Just have to have it. You know what, actually, no, we don't need extra batteries. And you're like, oh, why wouldn't you need an extra battery? I'll show you in a second. I'll show you one of the more broken strategies to crafting tools. Well, it's not really broken, but in my opinion, and it's pretty, you know, it's a pretty viable strategy.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what
Take
is
the
out
battery
here
out of
calling
that.
for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Okay, now I have Sea Glide, which takes up more space. So I wanna clear, there we go. And
The
now I
Sea
don't need the
Glide is a
flashlight.
personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Yeah, but we're not gonna be using that topographical map. It's just not. It gets in the way more than it actually helps you. I mean, for some people it might be helpful, you know, but it's not helpful to me. So yeah, as you can see now, we are really zooming. Oh, these are where some of the sea monkey nests are. Does this have any? No, it just gives us the nest and that's it. Interesting. Any crystalline sulfur in here, by chance? Oh no, that's just a plant. Well, I mean, plants are... You know, no, plants aren't even close. Who am I kidding? But let me try and find one of the... Can I see it from... Ah, right over there. So we're gonna go over there, because that is a leftover... What's actually weird is that this entire planet has been pretty much abandoned by Altera. Like, there's nobody left, so we're pretty much alone on this planet that has pretty much all of its functional facilities still operational, but like, I guess they were like, nah, we're done here, I guess. What's that? Oh, mineral detector. I don't really understand how the mineral detector works. Oh yeah, you can
Dangerous
scan
weather
furniture.
approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay, yeah, but you can scan some furniture, and it allows you to get... It allows you to construct furniture for your base, should you so build one later in the game. Oh, and one of the underwater platforms. Okay, light sticks. Oh, ooh, beacons are going to be very important for me not forgetting where things are. Though they pretty much hand out beacons for free in this game, so it's not like it's the most valued. Ooh, more sea truck. Oh, I actually ran into a bug in this game where... So, there's a... For your base, there's a sea truck docking module. And if... I'm not even sure what the circumstances were that the bug occurred. But apparently... oh yeah. Yeah, that's the first big bad. He kind of looks a little silly, if I'm not gonna lie. He actually looks like kind of silly. Oxygen, air. Holy. What are you doing, pal? What are you doing? Yeah, though I'm kind of at the point with Subnautica where, like, yeah, some things are kind of scary, but, like, the things like, oh, you actually can catch up to me. But thankfully, you have, like, the worst turn circle imaginable. You are definitely not the, most meta of fishes in the sea. You know what, let's grab some oxygen, then let's go down, actually. Now that I think about it, let's just see what's down. Okay. Though I wanna... we're probably gonna see one of the bigger big bads. Probably. I'm kind of like guesstimating, like... Ooh. More PDA logs.
The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows. Didn't think something that big would follow me up here. Had to jettison the sea truck. Again. I guess I could try to go back for the parts when it leaves. If it leaves. I really don't want to sit in another meeting with Emmanuel. Manu, as he likes to be called. I just want to drive around and deliver cargo in peace.
Oxygen, please. Wait, synthetic fibers already? Synthetic fibers in the original game is like...
Fred, great to see you. Come on in.
Yeah, this creepy guy.
You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for details. And my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for Lil, rather far out from her base.
Well, it needed to go deep, and she needed a sea truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water.
No
No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
He's like, yeah, no, I'm not calling you that. So yeah, yeah, I think that guy's probably one of the... I'm actually not... You don't really... Like, there's only, like, very few characters you actually get to learn about, like, Fred, for example. You get to learn about him quite a bit. Like, I think he, out of most of the other, like, side characters that you only, like, learn about through, like, the PDA documents, is... Where is... Do I have any more of those logs? Okay, never mind. I guess there isn't. But yeah, so we definitely need more oxygen. So actually, we got the higher capacity tank. Okay, so we need 2 glass and a silver. Do I have? Thought I had 1. No, we need at least like 1 more quartz. Because one, yeah, quartz. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sure, pal. Only if I knew how to speak the English language. Only if. We also have the sea truck, but we can't really make that into just using water. I know it's a waste, but you know, I need the quartz more. So yeah, I think in the next episode we are going to follow the distress signal. Then, because I want to try and make like a roadmap for like what's going to happen in each episode. It's going to get a bit slower in the later ones, maybe, I don't know. What happens, so please say it just registers the O2 tank on my back is just like, you know, it does not. Thank you, game. Wait, how do can I not, please? Oh, because I don't have inventory space. Oh wait, I could have dropped the flare, because I don't need flares. I also don't need table coral right now, because table coral is only really useful in, like, base building with specific items and making computer chips, which I don't really have a need for either of those things just yet. Oh, I can make power cells now. Interesting. Oh wait, the tank. There we go. Unequip the tank, then we take the tank to build a bigger tank that lets me breathe, like, slightly longer than normal. Do I have access to the rebreather yet? Sea truck upgrades. Okay, so we're not making that yet, because let's also make a beacon just so I can find my way to
Use beacons to
some
mark
earlier
traverse
places.
territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
Oh, sick. Okay, so that pretty much does it for like the basics of what I wanted to complete in the first episode. I hope you enjoyed this series, because this is one of the series that I actually did want to do for a while. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.